So Twice does this thing called the Melody Project where they, it's just like basically they have their own music project. So, you know, they release a music video and things like that. And so there was a highly anticipated one that recently got released on February 10th, where Dahyun and Chaeyoung did a cover of Switch to Me, which is a song that recently got released by Rain and JYPE. Everyone was like, oh, this is so great. This is so cool. They look so badass. However, shortly after they released the music video, a designer and visual director named Kim Bao-ko, she posted a clip to her Instagram of the music video, and she basically was like, you thought. Specifically, she said, an outfit custom designed by me, but that I didn't make. This was the outfit in question, specifically this jacket. And it's like this modernized handbook design. And so this is what it was. And what she made was this jacket, which was featured in Blackpink's How You Like That music video. So she was very like, hey, what the heck is going on? I designed a jacket that looks exactly like that. Why is it in this music video that I had no part in? So like a lot of people were like, what's going on, JYP? What is this person talking about? And so the following day, JYP Entertainment released an apology saying, hello, this is JYP Entertainment. In regards to the outfit that Dahyun and Chaeyoung wore in their Melody Project music video, the hanbok in question was purchased from a hanbok company, and we did not properly recognize the similarities. We sincerely apologize for this. We have given an explanation of the situation and our deepest apologies to the designer. We'll be more careful in the future that this kind of incident never arises again. So, a lot of people were like, okay, they copied the handbook, they apologized. However, where some fans got pissed was the fact that JYP actually edited the music video. So they took down the original music video, edited out all the scenes with the handbook, and re-uploaded it because, of course, it was like plagiarized. And a lot of fans were actually mad about this because when, of course, they deleted the music video, the views went with it, and then they had to basically start from scratch. So initially, actually, it's kind of interesting because I initially found out about this whole thing because there was a trend saying like JYP out, #free twice. And a lot of people were pissed like because they deleted the music video and they re-uploaded it. And at the time, I wasn't sure if I don't know if people were just not aware at the time, but at the time, a lot of people were like, why did they do this? This is mistreatment of Twice. And a lot of people actually theorized that the reason that JYP deleted the video and re-uploaded it is because it was getting too many views, that it was going to surpass the original video, like his version, and he was essentially jealous and was trying to suppress that. So a lot of people, though, regardless of, you know, whether it was good, you know, a good idea to delete or not, a lot of people are upset because they feel like JYP didn't have to delete the video. There's some instances, and somebody pointed out that YG has done this, where YouTube allows you to edit the video and essentially replace that video that you edited with, like, in the same place. So I'll give an example because it recently happened to me. So a live stream ago, I showed a video from Produce 101. It was like a trailer, and YouTube flagged the video as being copyrighted. And so they gave me the option to essentially edit out that part and re-upload the video, but that video re-upload replaced the original video. So the same views, same comments, everything was there. So a lot of people were mad because they felt as though, you know, maybe it was understandable to like delete the hanbok video or the hanbok section of the video, but if you were going to do that, why didn't you use this tool that YouTube provides, and why did you take away their music video views? So my question to the chat is, it seems like everyone understands that it was a plagiarism issue and that's why they cut it out. However, do you think it was wrong for JYP to have deleted or edited the video and eventually delete it and re-upload it?
Didn't he have to? I feel like it's plagiarism.
Well,
also, I guess he could have asked YouTube, but doesn't it have to be like a plagiarism thing where it's like YouTube caught it and then you get the chance to re-upload it?
Well, I'm actually not sure what the basis of being able to use that tool to just automatically re-upload it in the place of that video is. I imagine with like as many views and as many subscribers as those like, company channels have, like YouTube's are like, we'll do anything you say or whatever. So I definitely think that was probably maybe an option to them. Again, when I edited my video, all I did was edit out a part. Like I just cut it. In this case, they had to find something else to put over it. So I'm not sure if that, because it's more involved editing, if that's why they had to re-upload it. But a lot of people are saying that the apology was enough that they didn't have to edit the video after the apology. So that's where I'm just kind of like, I
mean, I think it's fine. Like they removed it. I don't know. I think it's a little bit of an overreaction because especially because it's not like a main comeback. It seems like it's just a project thing. So I feel like maybe they were just like, all right, this is a project group. Like it's just no one's gonna really care if we delete it and then just re-upload it, right? And then I guess they were wrong. Like, but yeah, it just seems like maybe if it was the actual like Twice comeback, I could understand maybe the real outrage because they probably would have watched it a lot by then compared to like probably like a subunit thing. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
it seems a stretch.
It does. Like I love my onesies. Y'all know that I love Twice Down. I love my fellow onesies, but sometimes clowntery is, done. I think a lot of them are probably pretty sensitive because they want to, a lot of people, maybe they can't buy albums, so they see, being able to view and like push views and do streaming parties as like their way to show support. So they get really sensitive if something comes in the way of like having views. Now they are currently sitting at 3 million views, and so like they're able to get that back quick, even if they did have to start from scratch. But like, I just think it's just like all these conspiracy theories that YG or JYP would be jealous, which really makes no sense because at the end of the day, if anyone from Twice is successful, JYP gets a cut of that. So why would he be? I don't know. But I'm gonna jump in chat and read some of the chats. Andy says, I understand why she would be upset. It was a custom made, and I believe she received an award for the Ministry of Culture. That's true. That's true. From like an art perspective, like imagine somebody like, like we were talking about before, how there's that kid who's making like really cool Among Us mods, and how like apparently had really reached out to Innersloth, the makers of Among Us, and they're like, oh no, we're not interested in that. Imagine then they turn around and start adding those same mods. Like I'd be like, wait.
You just didn't want me.
Exactly. The math isn't mathing. Yeah. And to be fair, from JYP's explanation, they said that it wasn't their fault. It was just like where they bought it was not legit. So, but I guess be more careful. Andy also wrote, yeah, they edited the How You Like That MV without losing views. Oh yeah, because there was a similar, if you guys remember, there was a similar scandal where Jennie from Blackpink got some backlash for wearing a nurse outfit in the How You Like That music video. So I guess they were able to edit that without issues. So I guess that is...
Then, didn't that have like so many views?
Oh, How You Like That? You think they were a bit more partial to them because they had a lot more?
Yeah, like weren't they wasn't that like the most viewed in like 24 hours?
I'm sure.
Anything. So, I feel like removing that whole entire video, they were probably like, nah, that's not even possible. We will be like, we can have meetings with whoever's in charge of YouTube. Y'all need to help us because this is not
with the coin we're making. Yeah. Oh, Jennie's nurse thing was edited out of the Lovesick Girls. Was it Lovesick? I thought it was How You Like That.
Yeah, it was Lovesick.
Oh, thank you for the correction, Julia. Okay, my bad. C-Star says, honestly, all fandoms can be a bit much sometimes. I think that's true. People tend to be quite sensitive when it comes to their faves. A-Rod says, I'm going to be honest, I don't see the problem. Yeah, I feel like this is probably one of the best ways you could handle being called out for plagiarism. Like, admit that you did it, rectify it by like removing the parts that you did. Because that's the thing. A lot of people who are like, oh, he didn't have to edit it. The whole point is that it featured something that they did not pay the original creator for. So to me, I feel like it's very reasonable to review it and remove it. A-Rod says JYP pretty much came out with a statement that they didn't realize it was similar and they made sure it wouldn't happen again, which I think is fair. I know a lot of people will probably be like, oh, they're shirking responsibility, but I feel like if they genuinely didn't realize when they purchased it, that because I think originally I thought what it was is that they had a stylist and the stylist created that look for Taehyun and was just like passing it off as their own, but it seemed like they had purchased something they just wanted for the music video and it ended up to be like a counterfeit flop. Now it is kind of sus because you think a company with that many connections would be more aware of that when something's like a knockoff, but like, you know, what can you really do at this point? I just, you know, hope the girl was compensated. Okay. Well, it seems like in all, people just agree that it was a bit of an overreaction. Although I think we can admit that it's pretty weird that they didn't use the editing tool if it was available to them. It's not as a big, like, I don't think there's like a whole conspiracy theory behind it. That just seems like over the top. So.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, I think we can move on here.